Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Live. Thanks for joining us.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. And what a beautiful day.
Oh, it is amazing out.
It really is nice out. And it's always nice to wake up and the sun's coming in your window.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So, my lipstick, I had to rub it off. Well, I would have been thinking about it the whole time if I didn't. I'm sorry. Okay, so,
today we're going to be talking about the key to getting everything that you desire. And last week we were talking about getting the rug pulled out from under us. And when I was thinking about this and talking to Phyllis this morning, I was thinking we spend so much time trying to clear the crap, essentially, that
yes.
you know, that you kind of get caught up in that. And then I feel like more and more comes in, so that a good balance would be to actually figure out what it is that's going to help you get what you desire, and to know that that's a real thing.
Yeah.
So I also wrote down this. Think about this. How would you feel if you can feel how you think things... How would you feel if you can feel how you think the things you want will make you feel?
Okay, so I can actually explain that.
There you go.
Because when I teach I'm serious, when I teach my feng shui classes and people go, how do you know how you want the room to be? And like women have to move stuff around, sit in it and feel it. You know,
Right.
Men don't understand. And as Ralph used to say, they thought the furniture grew there like it was in their mother's house. But anyway, so I have them visualize the room that they think they want, the furniture in the place that they want, have them sit in one of the chairs, and what do you feel?
Yeah.
So it's very simple.
Yeah.
Think about what it is you want. Be conscious of what your body feels like while you're having that thought. And if it feels good, do it. And if it doesn't feel good, then clearly it's not.
Yeah.
And that's how people get trapped into things. Because
Right.
they think that they're bigger, better, smarter than the universe. It doesn't work like that.
Or if you really feel like that is something that you desire, like, for instance, wealth, right? So if you really desire wealth,
Yes.
but you've never experienced wealth, to me, if you actually have the thoughts that this is a possibility for you, it's something that you want, that the universe did put
And you're
that
talking
into you.
about financial wealth.
Any kind of wealth. Like,
Okay.
sure, if you think of financial or whatever, but you haven't experienced it, then you have to really learn, what does that mean to you? How would it make you feel?
Right.
You
How
know?
would it change your life, and how would it, like, I look at it like it would really free me up to do the things, which I'm doing now, that I love to do.
So you're already feeling
So I'm
it.
already feeling it because
Right.
I'm already doing that.
Right.
And then the rest will just come. It just happens. I don't think that's
Because you're
even...
in the vibration
We make
of
it such a conscious thing, and that's our focus, but it's really... I think we need to change our perceptions to what... This is what we want. This is what we desire. Can you give us that? And you're talking to the universe.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we want. This is what we desire. You show me how to get this.
Right. And it's not
And
always
take
going
me
to show
there.
up how
But-
you think it will.
Well, no.
But how does it feel? The feeling of it is what's the important
And the
part.
universe definitely takes you through the steps. People that you meet, coffee shops you walk into, and you meet somebody who turns out to be like a connection. And, you know, all these spontaneous synchronicity things happen. Stop looking at them blindly.
Yes.
That's like, you're putting yourself basically into a mindset for success. You can wake up and just say, I'm not going to let anything that happens today stand in the way of my desires. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to let anything today throw me off my path. I'm going to handle things. I'm going to handle what I can, and I'm going to give the rest to God or universe, whatever your thing is. Yep. And I respect all of them.
Yep.
So when you get yourself into that mindset of just what you desire, and then you start, you have to get all the obstacles and the drama out of the way. Mm-hmm. Throw it in the trash can in the morning. I mean, who wants to start their day like that, thinking, how can I do this? How can I, and waking up angry, waking up angry. Like, you have to wake up and really, first things first, be positive about your day. Whatever is going on outside you, outside of your life, outside in your life, but outside of you, things will fall into place when you stop the resistance to what's going on.
Yeah.
And start to go with this mindset of, this is where I'm going. This is where I'm going.
Yeah.
And everybody else's, whatever's going on will just happen. But you'll see clearly that the more you write down your intentions, I'm telling you, writing down your intentions will bring you everything that you desire.
Yep.
And it's all in timing, and it's about learning patience. It's about learning, I'm going to say mine is, and my dad used to say this all the time, to really be, not military, what's the word for like not
strict.
Organized. Yeah, but that kind of really, not being strict with yourself, but there's a
like
word.
following a regiment, routine.
Not militant, no.
Routine.
No, the word that means,
Structured.
no, when you really love to do something and you keep yourself set on that.
Focused.
No, but there's another word for it. If I think of it, of course,
I
I
know
want to
it.
pop
I
it
know
in
you're
there. You know what I mean?
right.
But when you really learn to get to that place where your drive is powered by the passion of your desires, everything, all the things that we've been talking about all along, the law of attraction, all comes into place. And I think that diligent, determined, I don't know, but I will, disciplined. Thank you, Dad. He just gave me the word.
Woo!
Disciplined. My dad used to use that word all the time. Like, you have to be disciplined. And you know what? More and more and more, I'm hearing it.
People
What?
start saying words.
Share with me. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for
That's
trying
for all
to. It
the
was
words.
discipline. The word was discipline. So,
Interaction. That's good.
the
We
more
like
you
that.
think these things, the more they become a part of your discipline. You watch people who in martial arts teaches you discipline. It's a practice that you wake up with every day and do. And if you just one day tomorrow wake up and say, today is going to be the greatest day so far that I have had, no matter what's been going on out here. Like, people, I really have made a promise to myself and a habit of myself saying, I've had the best days in my life yet. So far.
Me too.
I'm not going to close off what my future could possibly
Right,
bring
right.
and the happiness I could possibly find, like you never know until you find it. So anything that's happening out here, any obstacles or drama that you may think are blocking, here's the mindset. Deal with it by non-engagement. Non-engagement.
Yeah.
Okay?
Drama-free zone.
Every day, set yourself up for success as soon as you wake up. See things just as you want to see them, just as you want your life to be. Wake up happy. And no matter what, think about the positive. Think about where you're going, what you want. Second thing, really surround yourself. And even if it means there's nobody positive in your life and you have to look at YouTube every day and look at positive people, surround yourself with positive people who have the same desires or different desires, but they're on the same path and the same walk as you are. And some people are a little bit in front of you with their awareness and their knowledge. Some people are a few steps behind you. Bring them with you and follow the people who are doing what it is you want to do. Follow those people. Follow what they're doing. Clearly, nobody's going to be out there blabbing about something they don't know anything about, because as far as I'm concerned, you need to really know what you're talking about when you're talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
And you better really, really, really
Walk
be
the walk.
walking your talk.
Yeah.
Yes. Walk the walk, walk your talk. And people that wake up every day discouraged and negative and a lot of stuff about down and talking about other people, and they don't have the time. I mean, like, where do you find time to be doing all of this if you're working on your life and working on your happiness and working on your desires and working on what you want?
Yeah, you have to set yourself up for success on those, I tell you this, I practice every single day. Every single day. It may not be first thing. It's like when I can carve it out in the morning, people coming and going in my family for work and school and all. But I absolutely am on YouTube every single morning, learning something new along these lines.
And you know what else? Months ago, we told you, every day wake up, and I think I remember saying this, before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning, write down, and don't think we don't practice this stuff that we're telling you. And I'm going to tell you, since that date, and I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go look at it today. When I said to you, write down 5 things that you're grateful for, whether you have it or not, and send love or forgiveness / to 3 people that you don't particularly care for. Release some of that blockage that you're holding on to, because you know what? That's nobody's fault but yourself. You want to be a victim? Be a victim. But if you be a victim, you will never see that success that you want to see. Whether it's happiness, financial, health, whatever it is, you will never see it if you have that 1 ounce of disgust, anger, frustration. You're mad at the world. Guess what? Get glad, because there's nothing you can do about what's going on. You can absolutely help. That's right. You can absolutely help. You can send prayer. You can do all these things. But we can't change what's going to come and what's happening. And we certainly can't change what's happened an hour ago. Okay? So
if you decide that you are looking to do something in your life beyond what you're doing right now, if you're trying to change something or create something in your life, as what Phyllis said, to write it down, what it is that you're actually trying to accomplish.
And excuse me, but trying to, when you say trying,
working on,
that means that you make a life, you're always trying.
Yeah.
If you write down, I am so grateful for these new opportunities that are coming to me every day, so that I have the options to find what I truly desire to do. Wouldn't you love to wake up every morning and go to a position or a lifestyle or a life of working at what you love more than anything? I mean, you know, that can be. And if you think it can't be, well then Henry Ford said, if you think you can or you think you cannot, they're both right. You're correct. So it's everything you're thinking. And I had a very, very, very dear friend of mine, client friend of mine today come in, and we had this really lovely talk. And I, to this minute, will say she's one of the most positive, beautiful souls that I know in the world that I've met since I've been here, the 8.5 years I've been here. And to see such positivity and to feel her energy today was like the second start of a wonderful, wonderful day. Waking up just feeling good and being happy and positive, and you know, getting my coffee, and the person making it was wonderful this morning. And what a positive, you know, Max at Whole Foods, I think you're a doll baby. And I just want to say that if you can set yourself up every morning, like even before you go to bed, say tomorrow morning when I wake up, here's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to write out that list of all the things that I'm grateful for. I am going to show and feel, like Kim said earlier, you have to feel these things.
Yeah.
You know, people are around me, they're like, I feel it. I feel you're passionate about it.
Well,
but you know what? It's not the worst thing. It's not a bad thing.
Interestingly, those are the people, so for when you're trying to create these things, find the people who do that.
They'll find you.
But they'll also, you'll be able to emanate what they do.
There you go. You know? Same intentions, same beliefs, same energies, and they all come together, and it will feed and support you and help you. None of the things that we're pointing out to you that are possible are difficult to achieve. Believe me, we had enough on our plate before we went, you know what? We're going to really start nose to the grind, feet on the ground, grounded with where we're going. And we just went like this. This is how this started. We went, what are we going to do? Well, we're doing all these great things and they're really happening for us. Let's share it. Okay, how should we share it? Well, it was a book club that's narrowed down to Kim and I in the mornings. And we're like, well, let's do this. And we're like, well, how are we going to do this? And you know what? We just put all of our faith and trust into the universe that they were going to bring us what we needed to talk about, how we need to go about it.
And all of you.
And it really helped us to be more disciplined in creating and in sticking to really what we believe in so wholeheartedly and be able to bring it to you. Hey everybody, and hey everybody that's with us today, thank you so much for joining us. It's just wonderful to see. And if you know anybody that could use this information, please don't hesitate to share. It's just another typical day when we get together at the apothecary. We're just narrowing it down to the back room here. So, but and we love your questions and comments. Please, please, again.
Yeah, no, I'm just reiterating what you're saying. It's awesome to have everybody here. And we hope that we can actually help you visualize the house that you want to get,
and
or
don't see
whatever it is that you're working on.
Don't see things any other way than you want to see them.
Yeah.
Picture that house.
Visualize.
Cut pictures out. Put it on a wall that you're looking at while you're working. Or put it next to your mirror in the morning where you brush your teeth. That's where my affirmations are. And I have to thank one of my spirit sisters, Laurel Gaia, out in Sedona, and Lisa and Michael. Not Michael, you're not one of my sisters, you're one of my brothers, my soul brothers. I want to thank you for those beautiful affirmations on the cards from the Reiki classes, because they're the little cards that are not only right next to my mirror, but they're in my wallet, they're in my car. Yeah, Michael, that's where the other little business cards went. Back in 2006, actually. But I use them every day. I I am divinely aligned. I am divinely sourced. I am divine clarity. Like all of these things that you claim, we're all part of source. You make that claim and it brings it to you like that. You can feel it. Close your eyes a couple minutes. Set your intentions every morning and really be focused on what your body's feeling. And I'm sorry, if you don't feel a tingle, keep doing it till you do, because that's that little bit of ripple that's going out to the universe to bring back to you. And I'm going to tell you something. Of the things I started writing that day when I cut my list from 10 down to 5 just to make it simple, 3 out of those 5 things have absolutely solidified in my life. And I couldn't be more grateful today and every day that these things happen. And I can call Kim or call somebody and go, oh my God, guess what happened? With such an energy and an excitement in my body that I'm telling you, once you feel this excitement, you can't go back to being negative or trying to deal with things that are beyond your control. Anything but focused on where you're going and a mindset of success. That means that your mind is very clearly with clarity.
Yep.
That's
Definitely
like a double word there, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're clearly set on success and you don't let anything else happen. And when things do get in the way, like obstacles, you go like this. Oh, they had to throw this in here because there's something that I had to kind of clean up a little bit.
Yep.
Or, things have to be upheavaled, like you shake out the rug and all the dust, before the dust settles, the dust's still up in the air, and then the dust settles, and then you really have a clear path to where you're going. And I'm going to say that there's a lot of people out there that support you that you probably don't think that you have. And in addition to that, there's a whole lot of angels and archangels and guides, spirit guides, that came back with you, that watch over you every day, that are around you, that you can feel if you get quiet enough. And let me tell you, for a lot of you out there, they're just standing around like this going, please give me something to do. Please give me something to do. My guides are like, oh, could you slow it down like this? They're like, come on with the cappuccino in the morning. Could you not do the, no, really, I have this energy, cappuccino or not. So, and any of those of you that have ever been on one of my magic carpet rides when you've gotten in the car know exactly what I'm talking about. And gosh, that's what I feel like I'm on, one of my magic carpet rides every day.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
And we want you to feel that. Seriously, this stuff that we're teaching you and the stuff that we're trying to make you a little bit aware of, if you're a beginner or you're advanced, something somehow that we say to you, we might say it the same thing, but we're saying it so many different ways that we're really hoping that you really get. And just know that we do this from our hearts. We do this from the love that we feel for everyone, and one person at a time, every day, finding peace, finding love, finding a way to make peace within ourselves. Each person finding peace within ourselves, and the thoughts that we're putting out be happiness, our desires, gratitude. If every single person was to come to this, imagine what the world would be like. And we're starting this. We're all starting this by all of our law of attraction stuff. We are attracting that peace and what they call the golden ages, and having, peace on earth. And if that's what we think of every day, and that's what we intention every day, that's what we're going to get. So let's get working on it out there, because, and I also want to say, for all of you out there that do the work and service to others in whatever capacity, whether it's rescue, first responders, again, I'm going to say my dear, one of my best friends in the world, Barb Carson, has circleoflovexo.com, and she is just expanding in leaps and bounds, sending knitted hats and wraps and things to the NICUs, and it's even gone out to do chemo caps and all kinds of other things. So get on her site, see what they need, and if you have a giving heart, like really just start giving. And you know how wonderful you feel when you give. I know what I felt when I finally finished those couple of wraps I did. So anyway, today, see how you can serve, and put some love out there, and absolutely write down your intentions and expect them.
And so one way you can do that is by writing, I am manifesting, and then the desire, because it makes me feel, and then how you want to feel, how you expect that to help you feel, and that feeling is what's going to help you raise your vibration to meet and to be a match for what it is that you're looking to create.
So important. It's so important. So we love you guys. Do you have any other stuff?
That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So any questions or comments, please send them in. And if you have any ideas for anything you'd like us to talk about or expand on, please let us know, because we're really open to suggestions and stuff. We love you. Have a wonderful week. See you next week.